Hello and welcome back to Primetime here in Nashville. I am excited because we are with one of our valuable furniture vendor partners, which means that I get to sit down, which is exciting for me. Marty Melcher, hi,
Hey,
Legends
Amy.
Home, how are you?
Good. And yourself?
I am doing well, thank you. I'm really glad. Thank you for letting us, take a little turn on the love seat. This is an amazing piece of furniture.
Absolutely. You might have to leave with it because you
I
like it so
I
much.
really might.
That was my idea.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay. I'll make sure that we get it put on a truck back to Winston-Salem. How about that?
absolutely. Or a container
I can take.
full of these.
I don't know how much space you think that I have, but that's we'll talk later.
Okay.
Yeah. How are things going for y'all though? It's been an exciting prime time so far, I think.
Oh my
Yeah?
gosh, it's a good time to be partnering with Nationwide. I mean, I think you guys have it going on. I really appreciate the support of our brand, which allows us to support your member base.
Yeah.
Like we have, and the response has been awesome.
Oh, I'm so
Awesome.
glad to hear that.
No complaints here, except it's over.
I know we only have like
Can't
another
wait
hour.
for spring in Vegas.
Yeah, yeah. We're going to be in Vegas a lot next year.
Yeah, we're looking
Furniture
forward to it too.
market, prime time.
You always try to learn from what you do, right? So we know how we'd lay the space out a little more, what we could fit in here better. I
Yeah.
think we were a little too worried about it being crowded. We have room.
Yeah.
This is great.
That's fantastic. So now it was crowded though, especially earlier, because I know you guys have a lot of new product introductions. So people have really been flocking to the space over the last 2 days to see
Yes.
those. Tell us a little bit more about what you brought to the show and what's new.
Well, the way I will tell it is quick. Legends has always been known and respected for the case pieces we build in Phoenix, which are primarily centered around home entertainment, office, occasional, all solid wood and no plastic, no nothing. Our
Right.
finishes are beautiful but most people don't realize, we're also a powerhouse in mattress manufacturing, what we call private label or OEM product, and we have several big box stores across America that now we have brought the program to Nationwide and made it very attainable for the average size Nationwide member. And then we have an upholstery plant we own in Vietnam that we're sitting on right now, and anything we source or make overseas, we're putting in a huge warehouse in Vietnam, and your average member can actually afford to buy a container because we can mix it. They don't have to have 400 of these and be stuck with 300 of them.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was hearing at at one of the furniture and bedding merchandising sessions you were talking about. Is this new Mixology program?
Absolutely, and it's a home run. We launched it at High Point, and then Jeff and David got a hold of it and said, hey, this is something you need to feature for our member base. And the reception's been fantastic. Again, I feel good about it because now your average Nationwide member can buy as well as living spaces or RC Willie or Raymore Flanagan, because you can mix 6 sofas with 3 dining room sets, and I'm not doing the cubes right in my head, but as long as you hit 2,350 cubes, you can have a container. And it's affordable because the average member, I would tell you, if you ask them how much they think a container costs, they'll say $30,000. No, $10,000.
Really?
Our average container we've seen is around about $15,000 to $17,000. And sometimes these same dealers buy 2/3 of a truck of one thing. A container is really 2/3 of a trailer.
Okay.
So, and you can have many things on it. So we're excited about that.
So really a lot of flexibility and a lot of choice, and also I think a lot of room in that price point, right? So you can be at the $10,000 level, or you can be higher, and you can really make whatever
Just
you need.
depending on your mix and what you pick. And so that's been going over very well. And then with a lot of, not a lot, but we've had some new introductions out of our Phoenix plant. We're also going to warehouse some of the things we are putting on containers as we get a better run rate. we'll bring a lot of that into the Phoenix warehouse. So if people aren't exactly comfortable committing to us on a full container, they'll be able to pull it out of the warehouse. They like it. A little secret, if they'll agree, if they like it, they'll put a container. I'll give them bridge pricing on it. So
Okay.
I'll give them what they would have bought from Vietnam for a limited time if they'll then start buying containers. So then they can get the product, trust that it's the quality we say it is, and we know it is, but they, seeing is believing.
Yeah.
So, and then our bedding program, a lot of interest, a lot of people placing it at this show, and it's been fun.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. That's wonderful. All right. So, what about kind of promotions that you offer besides Mixology? Is there anything else that our members need to make sure that they are aware
Well,
of and can take advantage of?
They could if they this show, or just make sure they talk to our rep ongoing. But we brought with us a large inventory of what I'd call obsolete goods, overstock goods, and a lot of your members took advantage of that at Palooza, and we were allowed to offer it yesterday and today.
Oh, great.
And in fact, I just sold 10 consoles to a very good customer of ours that he and I talked. I said, I need the space for my new stuff coming from overseas, and we pre-build a lot of merchandise in our Phoenix facility.
Oh, wow.
Because we're at from order to shipping of a case piece, we're under 2 weeks now, and that's because we pre-build. But we need room for that.
Yeah.
So if the obsolete doesn't do me any good sitting there, and it could be better in their store at a great value, because that's what we know customers are looking for today. If they are going to buy,
Yeah.
it's got to be in their mind a great value.
All right.
So that, and then of course we always do 5% cash back here, and then some of the things again we had on special we brought here, and so I think we had our guns loaded.
Yeah.
And I think everybody appreciates the values we're offering. Like, thanks for reminding me though. Like on our bedding, we basically are giving free floor samples. If they put our new Flex Head design mattress, which is a queen or a king with a 30-inch seam instead of split all the way down to the base, who our demographic hates because the bed doesn't make up right.
Exactly.
So the Flex Head eliminates that. If they'll place the Flex Head, we even give them the adjustable base floor sample. And that's pretty aggressive.
Yeah.
And our bedding program is all FedEx landed, so there's no minimums. We're ready to ship within 48 hours, anywhere in America landed. So that's good for nationwide members.
Yeah.
No freight on our bedding whatsoever, or we'll ship right to their customer for them.
That's amazing. Lots of great opportunities
Yeah.
in partnering with you guys. Now, so in addition to all the great products that were available and the pricing and discounts and promotions, you all also had 2 members here at the show.
Yes.
Who walked away with even more benefits, right?
I feel like I won something. I never win anything in that, but I had 2
in our
member dealers.
61K giveaway for F&B, yeah.
One won $5,000, and the other one won the grand prize,
Oh my
$25,000.
gosh.
So we're proud of that. We
That
help
is
contribute.
phenomenal.
You guys should keep doing this promotion. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think it's awesome.
Yeah,
it worked for us.
It's fantastic, yes. In case you weren't here, Furniture and Bedding gave away $61,000 in honor of the 61st in-person Primetime. So we do have 2 more shows next year. Both will be in Las Vegas in March and August. So I'm sure there will be lots
And
of amazing opportunities there.
Based on feedback, I guarantee you'll have a lot more vendors standing in line. You'll probably have to cut it off at a certain point because it might get too rich. I don't know.
Exactly, yeah.
Because I can't believe that there weren't more vendors wanting to do this, because you still had a large amount, but
Yeah.
I mean, to me, who wouldn't want this type of publicity?
Yeah.
You guys really did a great job advertising it ahead of time, and then with the little signs you gave us and the mentions during general session and everything else. As a vendor, I eat that up.
Yeah.
So we appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. And the members loved it too. And we had 5 very lucky winners today. So
Yeah,
that's
they're all
amazing.
excited,
I know.
smiling.
So you do have lots of opportunities here as we kind of close and we look at the end of 2023 and into 2024. Any advice for members who either maybe haven't partnered with you or haven't looked at partnering with you?
I think I can make it about me, or I can just make it about the industry. I think as a member dealer, you need to look at your supply chain, who you're doing business with, be with the right partners. You probably need to thin out some of your vendor structure because, everybody loaded up on vendors because I talked to 20 old friends here that are my retailers, and they all said the same thing, is that, they had to take on vendors to keep goods flowing. Well, we're in a little different environment now, so partnerships are very critical. And, you join Nationwide for a reason. A lot of it's the vendor structure, besides the benefits you guys provide. We're happen to be a very good partner. We're designing our business to be quick ship, never out of goods, the whole thing. Yeah. So my advice, I think there is already happening, I think, a fourth quarter upswing, because we track everything we do, and the order intake, containers are a great indication, because dealer may not want it today, right now, but they know in the fall.
Right.
So our container business is going through the roof because this stuff doesn't land for 90 days.
Yeah.
So strong indication there. And we're excited about the fall. We're ready for it. And I think the dealers will be the benefit of that. They'll benefit from that. And some smart money has said the same thing.
Yeah.
Like you kind of listen to Warren Buffett. And if he tells vendor structure, make sure your supply chain's intact because of fourth quarter, we listen.
Yeah.
We do.
All right, wonderful. Glad to hear it. Marty Melcher, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. And thank you for joining us here on Executive Insights. Stay tuned for more great conversations live from Nashville.